Hey everyone, so it's Carson here, or as you may know me, Noble. We're back with another game today between the San Diego Trash Pandas and the Michigan Hellhounds. So this looks like it's going to be a pretty good match. We have two very defensive teams lining up here. Obviously, Michigan's been absolutely great with that defensive setup, with example player on the background and Sam Penner. So here we see Sabretooth and Throwsworth lining up for the draw, and we need to make sure that no one is playing. And here we go. Hard fight here. Sabretooth gets the win, but Ito deliver a pizza ball, comes in and wins it. Pandas move the ball back, and Ito with the D pole is inside. But there's a big hit there. Let's go see who this comes from. Right here. Looks like Leo Ramon gets the big hit here. Nice hit. Alright, so the ball is moving up now as example player is getting it inside. Sabretooth's back on the field. And Caleb Walsh gets lit up on the inside. He's got a small frame. Not a lot that he can do there. That hit is coming from Daniel McDavid. Alright, the ball's coming back up into the Hellhounds zone. Example player with a nice intercepted pass there moves the ball back into the neutral zone and up into the Trash Pandas area. Aubrey Rock has the ball inside. Popke has it up top, who moves it down to Sabretooth. Sam Penner rips a shot, but it's a nice save by Austin Hoffman. Ball's coming up. Lucas Finnegan has it here. He's going to try and beat past the Hellhounds defender, and he gets out all by himself. Ball comes in front. Bot 50 takes a shot, and as he's knocked down, he manages to get off the goal. That was a beautiful, beautiful goal there. And a nice hit as well put forward by the Hellhounds player, and we'll check on who that was in just a second here. Put out right there by Jax Dugan. So Dugan manages to get the hit, but doesn't stop the offense there. And that's a nice play by the Trash Pandas. Throwsworth wins the draw, moves it down inside. Speedicus is by himself. Almost a crease violation there, but not quite. Casper gets a long pass up to Finnegan, who moves it back to bot 50. Casper's down in his own end, moves the ball to Throwsworth, who comes back on and takes the shot, but Robotnik is able to get in the way. Alright, example player moves that ball up here. And he's going to get that low to Aubrey Rock, who has a nice spot, and there he is. Aubrey Rock gets the goal. Very, very, very good at working that crease. Obviously, that big size is going to help him out. He has a pretty large frame, so he can kind of push those defenders out of the way, as we saw right there. There was an attempted hit by the Trash Pandas defender, who looks to be Mako, but nothing came of it. Alright, face off here again. Tight fight, and Sabretooth manages to get the win there. He moves it down, and the Hellhounds are back on offense. Ball is low to Aubrey Rock. There's definitely some pressure coming there. Oh! Austin Hoffman manages to make a last-second save. And the ball is coming back up with the Trash Pandas. Lucas Finnegan is in possession. Ball's going down low. Speedicus has it back up to Finnegan. He's got some room. FO11 moves it down to D12. Shot comes off, but Robotnik is able to stop it. And the ball is back in Hellhound's possession here. So as we're moving up, we see Sam Penner come on. He has possession, works it inside. Walsh is on the outside, and one thing we've seen from Walsh a lot in these games so far is he has a tendency to turn over the ball quite a bit. I think a large part of that is he's just such an easy target for hits. Sabretooth manages to knock one off with Hoffman making the save. But, Walsh is going to have to work on that. When you have a small frame, having good evasion and having good footwork are definitely important. Throwsworth moves it down low, and Speedicus takes a little bit of pressure. Casper, trying to beat his defender, can't get anywhere. Erez with the long shot, but Robotnik stops it low. Alright, Sam Penner now has possession of the ball, and it's moving up. Pass goes over to OM22. Now down low to Walsh, and Walsh gets hit again, just like we were talking about. That hit comes from Mako. So the ball's inside. A nice swim dodge, but it's not quite. Gonna get through. Sorry, just writing down some of these names here to make sure I keep up with the hits. Ball's down low for the Trash Pandas. Casper has it, moves it across to Speedicus, who tries to beat and make some space behind the net. Finnegan takes a shot, but Robotnik gets another nice save there. Robotnik's really been having a good game so far. His shots haven't been all that hard to stop, except for maybe that one down low. Usually shooting down at the feet is a pretty good idea. Not a lot of goalies are good down there. Ball comes to Penner. He has a nice spot to shoot, but Hoffman manages to sweep in front of that. And a missed pass by Hoffman going straight out the side. That's going to be a Hellhounds ball. They're coming back in here. Pass to Walsh. He has a nice opportunity, but Nelson picks it off right before it gets to the net. That's a beautiful intercepted shot. Good job by Nelson there. Throwsworth moves it down. The ball's to Palas Erez. And a hit comes out of that. Example player adds his second hit of the day. He's been pretty quintessential, and we've seen a lot from him, especially on defense for the Hellhounds so far. He's been a really strong player out there. Rock moves that ball. Walsh has an inside, but Hoffman is there to stop it. You know, one thing that we do talk about a lot is we talk a lot about those offensive players, but I think there's definitely some defensive highlight players in this. I mean, we've already seen Nelson. Casper comes inside, but the shot is stopped, and Ramon gets the rebound really quick. Yeah, we've seen a lot of defensive players do really, really good so far, especially some two-way players. I mean, we just saw Kyle Sabertooth, who's been great at the transition game, but he's also been a threat with his created turnovers and with his ground balls. And a nice hit comes out there as Hoffman makes the save. We'll check back on that guy. Looks like one of our middies had that. Bot 50, yep. So we will get back in. Felix Nelson makes the pass up to Bot 50, who's going to run it down. Passes it off to Finnegan, who passes it back to 50. Ball's coming low. Trash Pandas are going to try and get one last opportunity for a shot here. Speedicus has some room, passes behind the net. Ball's going low. Could cut back in front here. Casper doesn't have a whole lot of room. Ball gets lost. Erez needs to get that in front. Speedicus has an opportunity, but hits the post. Oh, clock's running dry. They need to get that shot in front, and it is out with a crease violation on the Trash Pandas. That's not a crease violation. I'm not sure what that call was. I have no idea. It might have been goaltender interference. So the next draw is coming out here. Throwsworth and Sabertooth going at it again. Sabertooth gets the draw, but Bot 50 picks up that ground ball, giving it over to Chad Throwsworth. Throwsworth gets inside, and, you know, his huge frame, nobody can knock him over. Erez is playing behind the net, which is odd for him. Normally a guy who plays up in top, but he gets inside. Oh, he almost finds the back of the net, ringing one off the post. Example player gets to pick that ball up. A22 moves inside, passes it off to Sabertooth. Sabertooth has a lot of good offensive weapons on right now. He has Popke Vandermast, who's playing up top, and Kalen Walsh, who's down low on that left side. Shot comes off, and Hoffman makes the save, and Daniel McDavid has an opportunity to move it up. He gives it off to Bot 50, who moves that ball forward to Chad Throwsworth. Throwsworth beats that up to the top, and Speedicus has been playing up at the top quite a bit. It seems that maybe Speedicus is trying to take over for Erez, whose stamina is pretty low. So Erez is going to need to work on being able to play up top, because lots of those guys are expected to play, try and stop that transition. So Sabertooth's up there. He gets a little bit wild, but manages to calm it down a little bit. He's in perfect position for a shot, which he takes, but Hoffman manages to stop that sub shot. Ball is coming back down. Bot 50 has it, makes the pass off to Chad Throwsworth. Throwsworth has a lot of room here. Z Casper's inside, and we haven't seen a whole lot of him so far. Example player made a great turnover there. We haven't seen a whole lot of Z Casper, even in preseason. You know, we didn't get to see a whole bunch of him. I think he might have had 2 goals. Aubrey Rock up top. Here he comes. There's a nice Michigan attack coming in here. Hoffman just slides in front of that shot, though. And the ball is coming back. There's a couple guys. I'd say there's at least one attacker on every team that we just haven't had the opportunity to see enough yet. Speedicus all alone, and he rips in a shot. Nice pass coming from Palas Erez on there, who's going to add an assist. If we watch this back, Erez finds his man, and Speedicus wastes no time ringing one on that right side for a nice cross crease. He's actually on the wrong side of the field here, shooting as a lefty on the left side, so that's kind of interesting. And we come back to the draw. Another one between Throwsworth and Sabertooth. This is definitely a rivalry. So Sabertooth manages to get it, and he will clean up that loose ball. Ball comes down low to Rock, who gets pushed out a little bit, and Penner's going to sit up top. He has a lot of room inside. Big hit coming out, though, by the Trash Pandas defender. That looks like maybe we're looking at Mako here. That's Felix Nelson who's going to come in for that hit. And that is a dirty slash that he included in there for sure. Ball's going to roll out, and we're going to see that possession switch back to Michigan. So the Hellhounds move the ball up. We got a couple of different bots on the field right now. Ball goes down low, and Vandermaas has an opportunity, and there's a dirty hit coming there from San Diego, and another one coming out. We'll check on both of those in a second here. Kalen Walsh has the ball up top, moves it in. Are they going to try and take it? So Makoto Azusagawa will be issued a penalty, and we will fight back on this hit right here. So Azusagawa and Daniel McDavid both adding hits. Both these guys are now up to 2 hits in this game. So we see a lot of defensive presence like we were talking about. It's a pretty low-scoring game, 2-1. Trash Pandas have the lead right now. Throwsworth is bringing that ball in. Actually, on the penalty kill, the Trash Pandas are playing very aggressive. They don't have a whole lot of assets on offense right now. Erez down low moves the ball to O'Houlihan. Erez has an opportunity, but he backs out, and we see a hit come from Michigan. That's going to be a penalty there, and we're going to be evened up here. Both teams a man down, with D24 taking the penalty. Finnegan takes the ball down low, moves it to O'Houlihan, who takes the shot. There it is. The Trash Pandas have scored on a 4-on-4, just an even penalty. Because I'm not sure what strategies either of these teams are running as far as their offense goes. It looks like we have a 5-5. Nice goal by O'Houlihan there, though, and great assist by Finnegan. So we have a 3-1 lead coming out for the Trash Pandas. Sabretooth wins the draw, and Azusagawa is going to be coming back on the field. The Michigan Hellhounds have a nice break here, and there's definitely some slashing going on there, but no call made by the ref. Aubrey Rock moves the ball. It's coming back down low to Popke, who cuts inside and takes a wild shot. Hoffman manages to get in front of that, though. And Nelson makes that pass to Throwsworth, who's going to bring that ball up. Ball goes down low to O'Houlihan, and we are now back at even strength. Speedakis brings it to Finnegan. Finnegan to bot 50. Shot from very far out. Robotnik has no trouble stopping that one. Ramon brings the ball up, and we continue to see this defensive matchup that's just been really, really great. Kalen Walsh, though, on the inside, he cut in there fast. Holy, that was a fast cut. Yeah, even just last week, we saw Caleb Scott with a beautiful cut goal where he danced that crease. That was almost a repeat. That was almost just as good there if he would have just managed to put it in. Sam Penner brings that ball up the left side. On the inside, though, DM21, lots of time, but he gets thrown to the ground. And we will find out who that hit was from. That was from McBotpants. Popke Vandermaas moves it down low. Walsh doesn't have a lot of room. Sabretooth might have to rip a shot from the outside. Penner gets in. Penner steps into the crease. Unfortunate. That could have been definitely a lot better. We see a lot of early pressure there coming from the Hellhounds. McBotpants is forced to move that up his left wing. Ball comes out. Lots of bots on for San Diego right now. Erez takes a nice slash right to the stomach. Ball's coming to Houlihan. Down low to Z Casper. Back up to Erez, who misses that pass. And the ball's going to kind of get reset here as they need to get that shot off in the next couple seconds. Finnegan wires one. Ooh, almost letting up that ball there. Robotnik barely makes the save. It kind of taps off of his stick. And D23 has to back up. Walsh has the ball down to Popke Vandermaas. Vandermaas moves it to Rock. And the ball is up to McBotpants. Daniel McDavid moves that high. Finnegan is coming back. 10 seconds left on the clock. Trash Pandas got to try and make a move here to add a point before we go to halftime. O'Houlihan has a guy in front. Bot 50. Tries to find it, but it goes off the side of the net. And that will be the first half of the game. Coming back at halftime. So here we are for the third quarter of the game. Throwsworth and Sabretooth back at the draw. Another good one. A nice clamp by Throwsworth goes down there, and Throwsworth wins it. His team picking up the ground ball as well. Dropped by Z Casper, and the ball is coming back by the Hellhounds. So that's going to be a turnover for Casper again. That's his second of the game. It's not looking good. Walsh passes that ball down low to Rock, and Rock's going to try and move that around as well. Vandermaas has an opportunity and throws that on net, but Hoffman makes the save, and another missed pass by Austin Hoffman heading out that side. We see a cutter coming in, Sabretooth with a nice shot, but Hoffman gets in the way. And this time he makes the pass up along that side. Throwsworth gets to play the switch here and move that ball in. So Houlihan up top and bot 50 here. Another offense that... Oh, Z Casper all alone on the inside, but it hits a player and it gets stopped. So now we see Sam Penner coming up all by himself here on offense. Vandermaas gets laid out, and that's going to be coming out by Felix Nelson, who has already been really great this season. And now all three of the guys who are playing defender for San Diego have put up 3 hits in this game. So Finnegan moves the ball to Erez here. Erez back up to Finnegan, who takes a shot, but Robotnik can get in the way of that pretty easily. D23 is going to try and make a move here up to OM21. Ball's coming down low. Penner moves that ball. Popke all alone, and he manages to put that one in. Way to work it down low. We saw him almost get pushed into the crease right at the end here. He pops inside, and he actually does stumble in after the ball goes into the net. But that was almost a really great play by by San Diego, by their defender. So this game is now 3-2, and we haven't seen a whole lot of offensive action. Lots of guys moving that ball, lots behind the net. Throwsworth takes another draw here, but we just haven't seen a whole lot of important offensive plays. You know, nothing that's really setting up guys in the center. DM comes in, Z Casper on the outside, he gets pushed back off, and Erez is going to have to run. He comes inside, throws it off, and Bot 50 gets thrown to the ground. Let's see who puts him down there. That's going to be Jax Dugan adding his second hit of the game, and Dugan didn't really show up a whole bunch in our preseason, but he's definitely doing better in this game. So the ball's coming down low to Aubrey Rock, and there's double hits put forward by San Diego. So that first one is coming from Felix Nelson, and the second one comes from Body McBotpants. And San Diego is now in the rush. Sorry about that, I was just trying to plug in my phone so it didn't die so I can track all these hits here. So a nice hit being put out by, I think, Sam Penner, it looks like. Yep. Sam Penner gets a nice hit. And Felix Nelson and Sam Penner are both sitting at 3 hits, and another one coming out from San Diego here. It's just non-stop hits now. That's another hit coming from Daniel McDavid. And the ball is coming up down low, going to Hoffman. He moves the ball to Daniel McDavid. And that's something you'll see a lot is when a guy doesn't have great passing and he's a defender, he's usually going to move the ball to that goalie. Z Casper all alone on the inside, but Robotnik comes up big. Moving it to example player, and Penner's going to run that ball up. Penner comes down this right side. He's by himself. Vandermaas has an opportunity, but he passes it back up top to Penner, to OM, down low to Aubrey Rock, who tries to swim move, doesn't get it successfully. Penner takes a shot from the outside. Austin Hoffman makes another big save, and we're seeing a very low-scoring game between these two teams. There's not been a whole lot going on as we head into this third period. FO comes in, and he shoots low, and he manages to get it. Nice shot by FO here. And that pass, let's see who that made that pass. Was that a bot as well? Oh my goodness. Alright, that pass comes from B50. So a goal and an assist by a bot on that one. The bots are kind of carrying trash pandas on that goal. And they give a little bit of a separation. Throwsworth wins the draw and chases down his ground ball. He almost lost it there to Sabretooth as well. Casper's inside, takes a weird angled shot on Robotnik. Kind of throws it right to him. Penner moves that ball up. Penner moves it to DM. DM's waiting off on the inside. Vandermaas rips one off the post. That's going to be Hellhound's ball down low with Walsh bringing it in. He has a man inside. Finds DM but can't quite get a shot on net. Penner to Walsh. Walsh could rip one here. Passes it back out. Shot coming high. And Hoffman makes another big save. Hoffman's really been keeping San Diego in this game. There's been a lot of opportunities. We see that Michigan has a very, very aggressive attack. A lot of their guys are trying to break their way in rather than kind of passing that ball around. And we see that quite often. Robotnik coming up with another big save there as Ramon moves the ball up. Example player has it. Some pressure from the San Diego midfielders. Popke has the ball, but he loses it, and Penner picks it up, moves it back down low. Vandermaas trying to find his way around. Rock whips a shot from the outside, and Hoffman makes another big save. So Nelson here is going to try and bring it down. Bot 50 has the ball and moves it into the offensive end with Chad Throwsworth, and Lucas Finnegan wades off an attack. Erez is down low to O'Houlihan, and they're trying to find a man up front. Throwsworth has it, very long shot, and Robotnik stops it again. It seems like the Trash Pandas are shooting a lot more from the top this game than they were from the last couple games. Sabretooth has the ball there to OM, and he's going to cut inside. OM's got a pass, but Vandermast losing another pass. That's his third or maybe even his fourth missed pass this game. Not great. Hoffman has the ball there. Too much pressure by Michigan. Had to kind of reset. Nelson brings that ball up to Throwsworth. Throwsworth has a guy on in the middle on that right side. Speedicus moves it. He's going to Finnegan. Finnegan throws one on net right to end the period, but nothing comes of it. So we start the fourth period here again, fourth quarter, sorry, at 4-2. And Sabretooth wins the draw as well as picks up his ground ball. Sabretooth runs that out to Sam Penner. Penner to Rock. And Rock moves that to OM21. OM takes a shot, but Austin Hoffman is there to make the easy save. And Hoffman with a third missed pass. He has just been miscalculating everything this week. Walsh by himself, he rings one in. Walsh has been walking through the center of that net literally all season so far. He's been unstoppable. If you let him get inside, there's nothing you can do. And we are going to go and clip that. Walsh. Fuck. Walsh with a beauty goal here. Finds that right side. So we return here as Sabretooth and Throwsworth come in. Sabretooth wins the draw to Vandermast, who takes a shot that ripples off. And Vandermast with a sub shot. Nice sub shot ringing up. That goes low to high as well. On his backhand, switches around. And that actually, I think, deflected off of Austin Hoffman's shoulder into the net. Beautiful goal there to tie up that game. And only 6 seconds apart, those two goals. Sabretooth wins another draw, but it gets picked up by San Diego. Palazares has it up at the top, moves it down to Speedicus. And we've definitely got a close game here. Ooh, hit coming out. That's going to be... D24 was the hitter, so that's going to be his ball. OM22, OM21 has the ball up there. Moving along the right side, Kyle Sabretooth up high, tries to move as OM goes for the change. Vandermast inside, takes the shot, but Hoffman is there to save it. Nelson's down low, moves it up to Finnegan. Finnegan has a man there in bot 50, and he's got a guy right down low. Palazares playing really low this game. Hasn't been doing a whole lot up top where we saw him in that first week. And even in that third week of playoffs where he posted, I think, 4 goals. Sabretooth moves it in now. Sam Penner has the ball down to Popke Vandermast. Ooh, Vandermast gets laid out by Makoto Azusagawa. And the ball is back up with Lucas Finnegan having it. Finnegan moves it down to Erez, who's got it to Speedicus. And one of the best dynamic duos that we've seen so far this season is Erez and Finnegan, as we see Finnegan get absolutely murdered by Leo Ramon. Ball comes in now. Aubrey Rock has it, moves it down low to Vandermast. Vandermast gets flattened. That's a nice hit coming out by Daniel McDavid. Beautiful hit. And we resume play. Sam Penner has the ball, cuts inside, but Austin Hoffman is able to get in the way. And as we look at this now, we see Daniel McDavid is currently sitting on 4 hits with a great game. Throwsworth beats it down. FO11 has the ball, moves it down low to Z Casper. Palazares goes for the pass, but Leo Ramon manages to intercept it. And Sam Penner now has the ball. So we've seen a couple of 5-4 games in this series so far, which means we've got a lot of nice defensive competitions. D holding onto the ball, but Daniel McDavid forces the turnover. Felix Nelson under a little bit of pressure there. He's got 3 guys on him. Throwsworth has the ball here, and he moves it down to Palazares. They've got a guy in front there. Speedicus has it, takes the shot, but Robotnik is able to get in the way. Leo Ramon with the ball now, moves it up to example player. Sabretooth with it, moves it down to Popke Vandermast. Vandermast to Walsh. And Aubrey Rock gets hit. And that penalty is going to be coming on the Trash Pandas. And in specific, it's going to be bot 50. So we have a bot going down for the Pandas. Ball's inside. Rock takes the shot. That almost could have cost San Diego the game. But Hoffman makes a big save as Nelson brings that ball up the field. And the Pandas will attack a little bit short here. Ball is to Lucas Finnegan. Z Casper has it, loses control there for a second, but Finnegan makes the pass. Ball's coming to Finnegan, who's way outside as the shot clock bleeds dry. They're going to have to do something. Finnegan's going to have to cut in. Ball to Erez, but it gets deflected off a stick, and the Hellhounds are back in control. So Michigan's moving this ball inside now. OM21 doing some work. Rock has room. Popke is up top. On that right side, we have DM. Ball goes down to Caleb Walsh, who we haven't seen a whole lot of this game except for his cut goal. And Azusagawa with a nice and crucially timed turnover, as the Trash Pandas really need an opportunity to get back in this here. I mean, it's 4-4, but we've seen a lot more of Michigan in these last couple minutes. And Speedicus gets put on the ground. Nice hit coming out. Nice hit coming by Leo Ramon. Ball is up top. Z Casper's down low, and he gets flattened. Another hit right at the end of the game here. I think that's coming from D. It's coming from D23. Ball comes back up. Michigan has 1 minute, just over a minute left on the clock as they run in with this fourth quarter kind of dying out. Aubrey Rock has the ball, wings it across to Caleb Walsh, and Walsh could go for another cut inside. D has it, takes the shot, but Hoffman cleans it up, and the ball is back in the Trash Pandas' hands. So with 49 seconds left on the clock, there's a lot of pressure here. Throwsworth comes inside and moves it to Erez. Erez to bot 50. The shot comes off, but it's off the post. And he actually managed to get his own rebound, but he stepped into the crease. So close by the Trash Pandas there. They almost managed to pull that one off. Ball is coming mid to Kyle Sabertooth. Sabertooth down low to Vandermast. He gets flattened, though, by Makoto Azusagawa. And the ball is inside. Lucas Finnegan coming in. There's not a whole lot of time left in this. Speedicus down inside. We see DM up top. Takes the shot. But it's not enough to beat Robotnik, who's been having a great game so far. Sam Benner has control of the ball now. Moves it inside. DM takes the shot. Hoffman cleans it up. We are going to be going to OT, ladies and gentlemen. Unless the Trash Pandas get a last-second goal here, but I don't see it happening. Finnegan takes the shot, but Robotnik stops it. So we head into overtime. First person to score wins here. Throwsworth and Sabertooth. This is a big draw. Throwsworth wins it, gets his ground ball, and moves it to Finnegan. Finnegan has it to Erez. Erez to O'Houlihan. Ball's coming up top to D12. Erez on the inside, takes the shot. Big goal by Erez to win in overtime. That is very nice. Palas Erez with the goal. See a nice little pass coming in there. Erez stops, finds his spot, and goes bottom left corner. Very nice by Erez here. He knew exactly where he was going with that goal. Beautiful goal. And the San Diego Trash Pandas take the win here. Exceptional play by them. And now we're going to screenshot some stats so that I can get this all set up for the stats. So give me a minute here, guys, and I'll be right back with you. All right. So we're all cleaned up there. And now we will head off into our next game. So our next game coming out here is Los Angeles at home versus Revelstoke. And we're just going to make sure I got this right for this game. So we currently have Dusty Adders here. And Ken Barbie is our first mid, so we'll keep him there. No, wait, actually. We want Ken Barbie down there. Alright, no one likes Ken Barbie. We forgot to change his name, but we'll get that done. Game settings, put it on professional. And let's play this game. Let's play this game in Cadet Sports Complex. Alright, we'll move into this here, and as we get to this loading screen, I will talk about some of the highlights of that last game. So, a couple big things that we saw. We saw a huge defensive performance put forward by Makoto Azusagawa, who picked up a bunch of creative turnovers and had 4 hits. Jax Dugan showed up a little bit as well, adding 3 of his own, and Daniel McDavid had a good night. So we move into this game here, and we see Revelstoke here warming up. So this team, this is going to be definitely a very interesting combination. I mean, with Sidolphus Orlando and Dusty Adders on Revelstoke, those are 2 very good guys on defense. We see Brennan Kennedy, big guy going into net there against Starman Jr. So the draw goes out here, and I need to make sure that we are not on a team. And then we will get going. So we see Selic and Buckman. So Buckman's actually been really good for some reason. Selic gets the ball there, and Dusty Adders moves it. And a hit immediately coming in almost instantly. Holy. So Ryan Cobalt gets the ball there. Killau Zoldyk picks it up and moves it. Ball goes down low to Dan Walensky. Walensky gives it up, and Buckman has it now. And Chris Paul moves it in. St. Vicious has the ball. Moves it down low to Max Baer, and this post is going to be really annoying if it doesn't get out of the way. So I know that we're not going to play in here anymore. And Seamus O'Flanagan gets a beautiful goal here. Cutting inside, finds that top right corner, and O'Flanagan brings the Los Angeles Cobras into a 1-0 lead. That's actually a pretty nice goal. That jump at the end there might get into the highlight reel. So we see 4:30. We'll write that down. O'Flanagan. So the draw goes back down. Buckman wins it, and the ball goes down back to him. He picks up the ground ball. O'Flanagan runs that down. Max Baer passes it back to O'Flanagan. And holy shit, is that post ever annoying. DM takes a big shot but can't get it through. Brennan Kennedy is too massive, and oh my god, these posts. FO31 moves it to defense. Defense to Alex Selic. Selic to Zoldyk, and Zoldyk gets put on the ground. Zoldyk just got absolutely murdered by the defender there. And then it comes back, another one. Holy non-stop. Okay. Let me at least try. Another hit. And that one's by Seamus O'Flanagan. He actually lights him up. Beautiful hit. And we continue. Ball comes down. Carl Jordan has it. Moves it down low to Max Baer. Max Baer gets hit by a piece of fucking wood. So the ball's coming up. FO31 has it. Revelstoke is on the attack. Zoldyk has the ball down to Preston Bezos. Down low to Dan Walensky, who was really great in preseason but hasn't showed up a whole lot. And Wartooth moves that ball. There we go. D1. Preston Bezos Jr. moving that ball back up. Kapranov has it. Kapranov is always going to be famous for the fact that he scored an own net goal in preseason. If you didn't see that, go check week 3 in the Revelstoke game. Alex Selic comes inside. Dan Walensky has it. Ball goes, and Walensky gets absolutely flattened. And that hit's coming out by Toki Wartooth. Great hit there. Seamus O'Flanagan has the ball, and he's already pretty hot tonight, having a hit and a goal. And Max Bear gets put on the ground, and that hit is going to be a penalty on the Revelstoke Arctic Fire. So Los Angeles gets an opportunity here, and it's Nikita Kapranov who adds a hit, but it is going to be a dirty one, so we've seen a lot of that. Carl Jordan attempts the shot, but Orlando gets it. Soccer has it now, moves it to Preston Bezos Jr., and Soccer will bring that ball up, so Walensky has it down low. Shot comes up to Jeff Murphy. Jeffrey Preston Bezos Jr., the two Jeffs. Preston Bezos to Walensky, who rips the shot, and that will go out, but Revelstoke will get the ball. Walensky has it behind the net, pushes it to Kalau. Zaldik takes the shot, but Starman comes up big with the save. Wartooth is now helping move that ball up for Los Angeles. Los Angeles actually spent that entire power play on defense, or pretty well most of it. Carl Jordan has the ball, tries to beat him. Seamus O'Flanagan rips a shot from out wide, but Brendan Kennedy is able to get in front. Jeffrey Preston Bezos Jr. moves it to Richard Soccer, and Orlando to Selic. Selic to Walensky, but Walensky gets laid out again. He has just been getting hit over and over by these Los Angeles defenders, and for some reason, my camera is annoying. There we go, ball goes out, and FO31 has it here now. Preston Bezos Jr. all alone, but Starman comes up big. Cobalt has it, moves it to O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan moves the ball to Chris Paul. Paul to Max Bear, and Bear gets behind the net to Vicious. Vicious has already come up really great in this season. Obviously, we saw Vicious and Jordan both have great nights. Jordan posted 4 goals in our last game, and Vicious posted 2 goals. Both these guys really been pretty awesome. Jeffrey Murphy moves that ball to OM31. To FO31, to Alex Selic. Alex Selic beats on the inside, takes the shot, but Starman is there to stop it. And Wartooth has the ball now to Seamus O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan moves that ball across to D1. And down low to St. Vicious. Vicious could cut in and shoot here. He has lots of room, but he doesn't take that opportunity. Ball's to Seamus O'Flanagan, who's going to try and swim move, but loses the ball. And it's to Revelstoke. Orlando has it to Selic. To Dan Walensky, and to Jeffrey Murphy. Kilau Zoldyck has the ball here now. Moves it up top to Alex Selic. Gets lost. Murphy has it to Zoldyck. They're playing a lot behind the net here. Revelstoke has to get a shot off, and they do. But another hit coming down here. And this one is going to be put up by OM1. So a lot of LA's hits are coming off of these guys who are bots. Obviously, LA has the shortest roster in the league right now. Which might be a part of it. I don't know if they have Jace Kohler, I think, and I think Jace Kohler and Toki Wartooth are their 2 defenders there. We've seen both of them actually get quite a bit of hits. Jeffrey Preston Bezos Jr. all alone, he finds that bottom corner. He managed to cut through a lot of defenders there. Preston Bezos Jr., good job working his way inside, beats 4 guys, and he's all alone. Finds that bottom corner. Good job by him. And that's coming at 18 seconds. Face-off coming here. Buckman wins another one, and LA picks up that ball. Buckman comes inside, passes it to Carl Jordan, who's got lots of room, and DM comes in. Back to Carl Jordan. Jordan with a shot from far out, but Kennedy saves it. Second period starting here. Ben Buckman wins the draw again. And Los Angeles moves it inside real quick. St. Vicious gets just absolutely lit up. And Preston Bezos Jr. gets another hit. Dan Walensky in close, but he steps in. And we're going to be resuming play with LA in possession. Moves it to Horsenuts. Horsenuts to DM1, and DM1 gets that ball up to DM2, which is kind of fun. St. Vicious on the inside. He needs to move that ball. He's got a lot of pressure on him. Nikita Kapranov forces a turnover and gives that off to Brennan Kennedy, who's going to bring that down low to Sidolphus Orlando. And the Arctic Fire are on their way back up the offensive end. Alex Selic inside by himself rips a shot Another guy who just walks into the offensive end. Alex Selic, all by himself, beats his way past a couple defenders here. And that's some great work by him. Those are both the Revelstoke goals coming in pretty nice ways. So at 4:21, Alex Selic with a nice goal. And Selic will line up at the draw here now. And he loses another one to Ben Buckman. Murphy has the ball. He was great in preseason. Zoldyck by himself, but he can't find it. Starman manages to cut him off. And Wartooth comes in here, makes the pass off to Seamus O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan to D1, and Carl Jordan has the ball back up top to O'Flanagan. St. Vicious on the inside. Lots of room to shoot, but he doesn't take it. O'Flanagan into the cutter. Jordan, who takes the shot, but another post for LA, and that goes up to Sidolphus Orlando, who's going to move that ball to the streaking DM32. Murphy on the inside by himself to Zoldyck with another shot, but Starman Jr. is playing huge for LA. Some very, very nice saves. Max Baer moves the ball to DM2 to Seamus O'Flanagan. Down to Max Baer again, and LA is going to mount an attack, but it's going to end there with Kennedy making a pretty clean save as Revelstoke makes their way back up on an offensive rush. Selic. Zoldyck is out in the middle. Murphy's behind the net. He can move this in front. Walensky. No shots coming from Revelstoke here, but Preston Bezos rips one from the outside, and Starman just steps in front to cut that off, as O'Flanagan now moves the ball up the field for LA. So the Cobras had a pretty deadly offense in preseason, but they sacrificed a lot on defense, and we definitely saw that. Ooh, big hit coming out there by Revelstoke. We'll see who that guy was. That was defense. Another hit by a defender this game. Oh, and the shot comes from far on the outside for the Cobras. I think that was actually a field goal coming possibly by a bot. Yeah. DM1 with a field goal. Interesting. So the Cobras actually get their second field goal of the season there. And Max Baer has that ball down low to Carl Jordan. Jordan moves it down to Max Baer again, and they're just playing pass behind the net here. D1 gets the ball, takes the shot, but Brennan Kennedy makes the save. So very quickly, I mean, we were just talking about LA's offense, and we saw they can turn the tide of a game pretty quickly. LA has some really good scores. Zoldyck takes the shot. Oh, it almost dribbles in, but Horsenuts gets in there to stop it, and he has a nice defensive recovery there. Ball goes down low to Carl Jordan. Jordan moves that back up to D1, and they need to get some movement going inside here. Ball goes to D2 and a hit, and Revelstoke is going to be taking a penalty here, and it is going to be on Sidolphus Orlando. Orlando moves the ball. Jordan has it down low. Vicious up top. DM takes a wild shot that goes out. That is going to be back into Cobra's hands. Vicious all alone in front, but Kennedy makes a beautiful save. Vicious just can't find the net so far. We haven't seen a whole lot out of LA's attackers. Murphy is pushed out, and LA gets a nice recovery here. Seamus O'Flanagan. So the one thing that we definitely noticed in this game is that there's a lot less hitting, right? And a lot less turnovers. D1 by himself, he finds the net, and that's going to be another bot goal for LA. Seems that their regular players are getting pretty tired out there. Not sure who that assist came from. I think Carl Jordan. So Buckman and Selic line up for another face-off here. And Ben Buckman wins it. Ball gets moved to Chris Paul. Vicious on the inside, but he doesn't take that shot again. Carl Jordan trying to find his way through. Defense forces that turnover. Good job by Revelstoke there. Alex Selic moves it to Alex Selic. So I guess that the face-off version of him and the midfielder version of him are both on the field at the moment. Not sure if they still are. Looks like Selic is right on the inside there, which in and of itself is quite funny. Jace Kohler moves the ball up, and it goes to D2. I guess that Selic isn't playing Fogo this game. He decided he's going to play Foso. There goes the pass to Brennan Kennedy and Richard Soccer. So Alex Selic is a guy that we haven't talked about a whole lot, but face-off men are super important right now. obviously Kyle Sabertooth of Michigan is one of the best players in the league. We saw he had a phenomenal performance in Game 1, basically excelling in every aspect of the game. And Alex Selich has been really much, he's been the same way. And we see a crease violation coming there from LA, so that's going to be Revelstoke ball. Brennan Kennedy moves the ball up to Sadolphus Orlando. Oh, I think that was actually a hit that came on the tail end of there, but I can't tell, so we're going to back that up a little bit. It was a hit coming from one of LA's attackers. That's going to be Max Baer putting down a hit, interestingly enough. So Baer moves it down low to Murphy, to Kalau Zoldyck. Some passing around going here by Revelstoke as they're trying to find an open man. There's the streaker, but Walensky gets flattened by Jace Kohler. And that's going to be the end of the second half. So we come back here. Jace Kohler adding another big hit, and that was really crucial after last week we saw Kohler on that highlight reel with his other big crucial hit. And Zoldyck gets hit from behind, but Murphy has the ball. He slings one, but he steps into the crease. Going to be no goal. Jace Kohler adding another hit, but this one is going to be inside. What? Yes. Alright, continuing on. Oh, there's a goal that I totally missed. Had to step out for a second there. Alright, well. Not sure what happened there. We're going to go back and we're going to check this. Sorry about that. Alright, let's see what happened here. Oh, wait. I think it did actually get counted. Let's see. It did. That looks pretty close to me. No. Jeffrey Murphy manages to get that goal. It's impressive. Murphy with a nice cut. Alright, okay. Well, I did not know that that went in the net, but alright. Great goal by Murphy there. So, ball to Toki Wartooth, moves it down to D2. Carl Jordan's inside. We have a 4-3 game going right now. D2 with the ball. DM1 takes the shot, but that's going very far out. And Carl Jordan is going to have that ball down low now. Jordan moves it to Seamus O'Flanagan, who takes a shot, but Brennan Kennedy manages to save it. And Jace Kohler is now going to be back out on the field. DM31 moves that ball to Alex Selich. Selich down to Dan Walensky. And LA is going to have a nice defensive play there to recover it as Seamus O'Flanagan runs that ball up the field. Ball goes down low to Carl Jordan. And Jordan gets a hit put on him. That's coming from Nikita Kapranov, who we haven't really seen a whole lot of since his last penalty. Sorry, I have the hiccups now. Kalau Zoldyck gets put down. And that's by Horsenuts. And Horsenuts recovers it. And LA is going to be moving that ball back up. So Seamus O'Flanagan's running the length of the field here. He's probably pretty tired. Vicious has it. Down low to Max Baer. Vicious is on the inside. He could be an option here. Ball's going to D2, D2, and a shot comes from very far out. But no dice. Brennan Kennedy will make that save again. Alex Selich running down the outside here now. Preston Bezos Jr. He's been pretty hot tonight. He had a nice goal and a nice hit. And another nice goal here. I think that was Alex Selich that just ran in. Beautiful pass. No, maybe not Selich. Not sure who that was. Can't quite see a name. We're going to see who that was. That was Alex Selich. Alright. Selich with a beautiful goal. And we're all tied at 4. Again, another very close game. Although this one has been a lot less about defense and more just about a lack of offense. Max Bear has the Max Bear has the ball. Alex Selich now has it, moving it up for Revelstoke. Jeffrey Murphy is down low, and he gets hit. Nice hit coming out from LA there. Is that anyone? That's Horse Nuts again. Ball's going. Revelstoke still in possession now behind the net, and they give it up. LA's got it. LA running the ball the length of the field. He's all by himself. Carl Jordan moves that ball down to Max Bear. Bear back to Jordan. Up top to D1. Loses it. Tipped off. And Revelstoke has the ball now. A lot of bots coming on in this third quarter. These guys are all pretty tired. Jeffrey Murphy down low. And Murphy gets lit up. I know that's a bot because I know where they play. This one is not a bot. That's Toki Wartooth. So Toki Wartooth puts out another hit. He's been playing great this game so far. He's got 2 hits. Oh, Alex Selich cutting in and gets flattened. Sorry for all these stops, guys, but there's been a lot of plays in this last second here. I know that's a defenseman. I can tell by his jersey. Jeffrey Murphy loses the ball but picks it back up. He can find a guy on the other side, and that will be a time violation. So there is no time left on the clock for the Cobras to take that, or for Revelstoke to take that shot, sorry. And so that'll be an LA ball. Oh, nice hit coming out by Revelstoke. That's Nikita Kapranov putting in another one. Carl Jordan gets flattened by Jeffrey Preston Bezos Jr. And Jeffrey Murphy has the ball down low. Back up to Preston Bezos Jr. To FO. To Zoldyck. To OM, who takes the shot. It's going to bounce off. And Zoldyck is going to run that ball out by accident. Ball's coming up now. Seamus O'Flanagan has it. He's going to try and pass that ball inside. Chris Paul has it. He has a big open space, and he scores, bringing the Cobras into a 5-4 lead. That's O'Flanagan with the assist there. That's a nice game that he has going on here now. Alright, Alex Selich wins the draw and moves it to Revelstoke. Murphy with it. Zoldyck takes the shot, but Starman scoops it up. That is going to be no goal. DM1 has the ball, moves it down low, and Seamus O'Flanagan has it. Max Bear moves that ball up top. DM1 to St. Vicious. Vicious by himself. But Kennedy makes another big save. Goalies are really hot this week with some awesome goaltending displays. Alex Selich moves the ball inside, down to Dan Walensky. Walensky with some pressure. He's a little bit under fire here. Zoldyck inside. Preston Bezos Jr. takes a hit. I don't even know who that was by. Ryan Cobalt. This is actually a more physical game now that we've got going. And these posts are still annoying me. So Max Bear here has the ball and he loses it. Turns it over. Bear has been a turnover machine so far. Kapranov looked like he was going to go and try and get a change there, but his plans got foiled. Murphy gets pushed around a little bit. Preston Bezos Jr. is up top, and Selich has the ball now. Ball back to Preston Bezos. To Selich, who rips a shot from the outside right into Starman's stick. And that will be the end of the attack for Revelstoke, and these lines need to seriously get out of my vision. St. Vicious with the ball, moves it to Carl Jordan, but it gets cut off. Revelstoke has just been making a ton of interceptions and turnovers here. And that's the end of the third quarter, and for whatever reason, we have not seen Dusty Adders. So, I'm not sure what's going on there. I've looked into that quite a bit, but we haven't really seen a whole lot from Dusty Adders. Maybe he just hasn't had any hits, but I'm not sure. Oh, we have an offside player at the moment. Preston Bezos Jr. Am I? Oh my god. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but we will fix this. Yeah, he's at 100% stamina. We're going to switch him. We're going to try and get him on the field here. Because I guess he hasn't been playing this game, which is annoying. And the turnover, Brennan Kennedy has it. He moves it to defense. Back to Bezos Jr. And this should be Adders running along the side here, but it's not. Oh my god. Jeffrey Murphy. Back to Preston Bezos Jr. to FO, who takes a pass. Walensky has it here now. Moves it, and that's a total miss pass. Miscalculation there. So, Seamus O'Flanagan has the ball now. Moves it to Carl Jordan. Jordan gets absolutely flattened. That hit comes from Sadolphus Orlando. Jordan with the ball. And we're moving it back up now. There's Dusty Adders. He's on the field. He's coming in. He's playing defensive midi. He's actually in a perfect spot for a shot right now. Adders is basically just waiting for someone to give him the ball there. Doesn't get that opportunity though. We see him now. He's got a little bit of pressure here. Seamus O'Flanagan has the ball. St. Vicious. So we see Adders playing up at the top. Jordan comes in. Nice pass down low to Max Bear. Bear's going to try and find a target. He gets Seamus O'Flanagan, who cuts in, loses it. Bear to Jordan. Jordan to defense. Ball's going to FO31. Jeffrey Preston Bezos Jr. has it. And we see Dusty Adders right there in the middle. He's got it inside. Comes in. Oh, and he takes that shot, but it is not going to get past the goaltender. So I don't even think that Dusty Adders is now playing defensive midi, but at least he's on the field. Not sure what's going on. He's in the DM position still. Maybe he's still playing it. Murphy, yeah, it looks like he's still playing up high. He's definitely still in that DM position. He's like the last guy up at the top there. Yeah, he's definitely still in there. That's good. That's good. Jeffrey Murphy to FO31. Doesn't get it off. Dusty Adders trying to get on his guy. And he's fast, man. He's getting all the way back down the field. One of the first guys down there. Loses his man, though. Oh, and the Cobras get another goal with a nice celebration there. What was that celebration? I loved it. Let's take another look at that. That's a highlight in its own. Just the celebration. Where is he? All right. Cool. I'm going to add that to the highlight clip. Okay, Ben Buckman here moves it to Dusty Adders. Jeffrey Murphy, Zoldyck by himself. Can't find anything. Adders is going to sit up top there. He's going to move below. He's got a deep hole, so he's definitely playing defensive midi. FO31. Zoldyck rings a shot, but Starman can't get it. And the Cobras are looking pretty hot right now. They just need to hold on for another 2 minutes to get this win here. D2 all by himself moves that ball to DM1 to Vicious. And Vicious finds the back of the net finally this game. We get a goal coming out by Vicious. A nice one too. And it's 7-4 heading into the end of this fourth quarter here. So we have 2:11 left. And Buckman wins another face-off to O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan down to St. Vicious. Vicious to Kennedy. And defense picks up the ball. Dusty Adders has it here now. He is moving that ball inside. Good work here. DM takes the shot. And Adders picks up an assist. Pretty impressive work there. So Revelstoke is going to be back in this game. Only down by 2 with 2 minutes left. We have seen some comebacks happen. This wouldn't be the biggest. Alex Selich wins the draw, except for Los Angeles gets it. Vicious trying to move that. LA is going to just try and run out that clock. Carl Jordan loses it, though. Kapranov has it. That ball's coming back up. It's going to come back down. Adders has the ball. He's got that ball to FO31. Adders has it here now. He needs to find a guy. Walensky in front to Preston Bezos. Oh! And Bezos has it. Some great movement out there by Revelstoke. Beautiful goal. Bezos Jr. finding the back of the net. That's great work. We haven't seen a whole lot of hits, but can the Arctic Fire recover here? Selic has the ball, moves it down to Zaldic. Zaldic to Murphy. Revelstoke is getting ready. They could bring this game back in. Adders moves that ball to Selic. They need to get inside. They need a shot. Total miss. That's going to be their ball anyways. Ball comes in front. FO31. He finds it. The Arctic Fire coming back from 3. This is going to be a 7-7 game. Very impressive comeback here. Amazing play by both teams in the offense now. We really get to see it ramping up. So who's going to take the win? Is it going to come in regular time, or are we going to see an overtime game? Adders to Murphy. Revelstoke is really hot right now. To Zoldyck. Zoldyck finds the back of the net. And the Arctic Fire just scored 4 goals in under 2 minutes to bring themselves into the lead. What a comeback by Revelstoke. This is a crazy game. Holy. Revelstoke here now with a minute left on the clock. Ben Buckman wins it. Ryan Cobalt. Vicious has the ball here now to D1. D1 to St. Vicious. Vicious has that man in front but doesn't take that opportunity. Wings it down low to Max Bear, who gets hit. And the shot comes out. We'll figure out who that hit came from. Looks like it was Nikita Kapranov. Alright, ball's coming back up for Revelstoke. Working it in. Preston Bezos Jr. inside. The Cobras fighting for their lives here now. They need to get that ball down. And they need a goal. LA scrambling to get that down. They have no one set up. None of the proper players. Vicious is down low. D1 has it. Kennedy makes the save. LA needs to turn over that ball right here and right now. They need that shot. Adders coming inside. All that Revelstoke has to do is hold on to it. Preston Bezos. The ball. Oh, we have a time violation coming here. That ball is going to be the Cobras. They have 7 seconds on the clock. Toki Wartooth slings it down the field. And it is going to go out. And that will be the game. Los Angeles falling 8-7. A huge comeback by Revelstoke. Really impressive. No one in the stands to see it. But that's a hard loss for Los Angeles. They really were in a prime position to win that game there. They'd worked up a huge lead. But that's a great win by the Arctic Fire. And it is time for me to snip some more stuff. So we'll clean all this up here. So there we go. Alright. Some big stats coming out here for some different guys. And we finish it off here. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in to another week of the SLL. We're super happy to have you guys all here, and I'm going to be trying out some more of this commentary in the next couple of days. I know this was a little bit dry, hard to follow while I'm trying to get the hits down and stuff like that, but I'm hoping that I can improve for you guys as I go, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoy, and we will see you all on Friday, I guess. Yeah. See ya.